This is Neo-Ile-Ife. The city's architecture mimics nature, with massive glass towers branching out into the skyline like organic baobab trees to capture the solar energy beating down from above. Beneath that canopy of glass, the city runs on a constant stream of living data. Historical memories, architectural blueprints, and cultural songs flow through the transit infrastructure as fluidly as water in a river. Managing that flow requires precise human intervention. Operators known as sunweavers use specialized tech to physically catch ambient sunbeams, weaving them into solid bridges of light to mend frayed power lines. One of the best at this is a weaver named Moremi. This delicate grid means the city's survival requires constant, active calibration. If the light energy network isn't perfectly balanced, the entire cultural memory of the metropolis risks collapsing. That equilibrium ruptures when a massive vortex of ancient, rusted copper dust erupts from the lower levels, choking out the sunlight. The effects are immediate. The city's power grid drains, and that vital river of living data is ripped from the infrastructure and pulled into the sky. The source of this vacuum is an awakened archive drone, a massive, forgotten piece of machinery that is indiscriminately pulling every piece of digital information into its core. If this drone isn't neutralized quickly, the infrastructure will fail, and the city's entire cultural memory and functional blueprints will be permanently deleted. Moremi reacts instantly, catching the thermal updrafts with her solar boots and flying directly into the center of the dark metallic storm to confront the anomaly. As she approaches, the machine lashes out, whipping heavy cables of static electricity through the air to repel her. These erratic, defensive strikes mimic the behavior of a malicious technological virus actively trying to defend itself while it corrupts a system. To any observer, this looks like a battle to the death, and the logical reaction to a virus is to destroy it before it destroys the city. But in the Citadel, Altus ignores the physical battle. He pulls up the drone's underlying historical data and internal telemetry to analyze its internal state. This schematic shows a machine built for preservation, disrupted by shifting sands. Foreign particulates physically block internal data pathways and heatsink modules, causing severe thermal buildup. Reaching critical thresholds, power spikes trigger lashing cables, a mechanical byproduct of heat, not a calculated strike. Destroying the machine would erase the stolen data forever. Addressing the thermodynamic failure at its source allows the system to stabilize without losing its history. Receiving this telemetry, Moremi shifts her strategy. She drops her defensive posture right in the middle of the raging storm. She turns herself into a beacon, gathering stray light from the surrounding glass towers, rather than generating a weapon. Looking at this waveform graphic, we can see how the cooling happens. Moremi channels the light into a steady, focused frequency. This golden wave stabilizes the failing hardware, smoothing out the jagged thermal spikes. Applying the correct, targeted energy neutralized a catastrophic mechanical threat without resorting to violence. The cooling effect is immediate. The rusted dust settles, the storm dissipates, and the massive machine descends smoothly through the clear air. Fully stabilized, the drone fulfills its original purpose, projecting holographic stories of the ancestors onto the modern architecture around it. Neo-Ile-Ife didn't just survive, it integrated a library of dormant history into its present. Moremi didn't need to break the machine to stop the storm. By identifying the specific mechanical failure, she transforms a catastrophic collapse into a moment of preservation.